Raceway. This is the entry level of cars. They're running DOT tires on these cars. 6 cars out for their qualifying event. On the point, it's going to be the number 90 car. That's Sandor Mattias. Next to him, the 91 of Marty Metzger. Then it'll be the 92 of Ron Niemann. The 7 of Bill Rogers. He was up here giving us the indication. He's now behind the driver wheel. That is the 7 of Bill Rogers. Next row back, the 33, that's Bob Sullivan, and next to him, the familiar number 1 of Bud Spencer. So those 6 cars get ready to do battle in the first of 2 qualifying events for our pure stock division. Out of turn number 4 onto the main straightaway, the green flag comes out. These cars are underway with the first of 2 qualifying events. Ron Niemann in the 92 car gets the early jump as he moves out in the lead. Here comes Bill Rogers in the 7. Rogers moves up on the inside. Battle for the lead as they come into turns 3 and 4. Rogers way down on the inside in that number 7 car. He likes that bottom groove, but here comes Niemann in the 92. Niemann putting on a strong run in that Oldsmobile, but we can see the 7 of Rogers. He's now in the 2nd position. He's trying to hold off the 91 of Marty Metzger. Metzger in that 91 currently holds 3rd, but here comes the 33. That's Bob Sullivan. Sullivan working that 33 car up through the field here. He currently runs in the 4th position as Ron Niemann brings it onto the front straightaway. Niemann in the 92 car gets a little breathing room out there as we see Metzger having his problems. Marty Metzger in the 91 made a bid for the 2nd position, but he got way high on the track. He's really having some handling problems out there as he drops to the rear of the field. Niemann continues to be your leader. Bill Rogers, your 2nd place car, but now up in 3rd, that's a 33 of Bob Sullivan. Sullivan going to put a move on the 7 of Rogers as they move out of turn number 2 and onto the back straightaway. Niemann works out of turn number 4 in that lead car. The halfway signal comes out to the field. He's still your leader as the number 7 of Rogers rides in the 2nd position. Then it's the 33 of Bob Sullivan and the 90 of Sandor Mattias. Mattias now trying to hold off the assault of the number 1 car. That's a Bud Spencer machine. He currently rides in the 5th position, but he's looking for any place on the track to move up into 4th. Niemann continues to lead in that 92. Rogers having his problems out there. He just can't gain any ground on the 92 of Niemann. And Bob Sullivan runs in 3rd position in that 33 car. Here comes the number 1. That's Bud Spencer. Spencer now moves into the 4th position as they work out of turn number 4 onto the main straightaway. Your leader takes the 2-up flag as we see the 33 of Sullivan having his problems. Sullivan way down on the inside of the track trying to gain a little room on the 7 of Bill Rogers, but he stays in the 3rd position as he had his problems. And here comes the 1 of Spencer. Bud Spencer in that number 1 car now working on the Bob Sullivan number 33 car. This is going to be the white flag lap as your leader comes onto the main straightaway. Once again, Spencer tries that inside groove and loses ground doing it. Here comes Sullivan. The battles for 2nd position as they come off turn number 2. Bill Rogers tries to hold that position as he works down the back straightaway. This is going to be an easy run for the 92 of Niemann. He comes out of turn number 4 onto the main straightaway. The checkered flag will fall for the 92 of Ron Niemann. 2nd will be Bill Rogers in the 7. Then it'll be the 33 of Sullivan and the 1 of Bud Spencer. Qualifying event for the pure stock division. A big round of applause for Ron Niemann. Tonight here at Freedom Raceway, this is a 2nd and final event for the pure stock division. Up on the point in the number 73 car, that's Tom Niemann. Next to him, it'll be the 25 car, that's Dave Rutledge. Then it's going to be the 37 being driven by Doug Gable. It'll be the 15 car of Dave Rutledge. Then it's going to be the 2 being driven by Brett Smith. And bringing up the rear of the field, it'll be the 68. That's the Mike Sonner machine. So once again, we got 6 laps ready to go with this 2nd and final qualifying event for our pure stock division. And the David Morgan 25 car up on the point there. They're going to work their way out of turn number 4. Your head starter holds the green flag in his hand. He's about to cut them loose as they come out of 4. Green flag falls over the field. Morgan up on the outside gets a quick jump as they work down into turns 1 and 2. Morgan in that 25 car moves out, but here comes the 15 of Rutledge. Rutledge moving that 15 car from the second row up into the second place. So Dave Rutledge really putting on a show in that 15 car as he moves up into the second position to put the challenge on the 25 of Morgan. Doug Gable in the 37 car moving his way up through as he now works his way into the fourth position to put a challenge on the 73 of Neiman. Out of turn number 4, onto the main straightaway. David Morgan in that 25 car continues to be your leader, but Dave Rutledge working hard up on the outside in that 15. Out of 2, onto the back straightaway. Morgan is going to hold his own as he works down through there. Pulls a couple car lengths away, but here comes Rutledge in the 15. Top 2 cars start to pull away from the rest of the field. Your third place car, that's the 73 of Neiman, and he's getting a real challenge from Doug Gable in the 37. Gable working hard to take over that third position. He's got Mike Sauner right behind him, and now Brett Smith coming up through. Brett Smith starting to come alive in these later laps in that number 2 car. Sauner way down on the inside as your leader. Takes the cross flags. We're halfway down as this 4-car battle for third place rages on. Meanwhile, back up front, Morgan still trying to hold off Rutledge. Rutledge really came on strong as they come out of 2 onto the back straightaway, but Morgan pulls away on the straightaway. Morgan in that 25 car continues to be your leader, but now third place is going to go to Mike Sauner in the 68. Sauner gets by the rest of those cars as he works into the third position and now starts to move away. Doug Gable right behind him in the 37 car, and then it's going to be Brett Smith in the 2. Lead pack of cars comes out of turn number 4. David Morgan in the 25, the 15 of Rutledge. The 2 flag up, goes out to the field 2 more times around in this qualifying event. Rutledge hard out of the corners, but Morgan can pull him on the straightaways. Morgan still got the advantage as they come out of turn number 4. The white flag's going to fly this time by. Mike Sauner in the 68 car continues to run in the third position, and then Doug Gable on the back straightaway. David Morgan just has to hang on. He's got half a lap left. Rutledge puts the charge on as he comes out of turn number 3, but Morgan's got the short way around the track. The checkered flag will fall. The winner of this event will be Dave Morgan. Second place will go to the 15 of Dave Rutledge. Then it'll be the 68 of Sauner, the 37 of Doug Gable, and the 2 of Brett Smith. The winner of the second qualifying event, Pure Stock Division, David Morgan. The 2 of Brett Smith, the 90 being driven by Sandor Mattias, the 73 of Tom Neiman, the 68 being driven by Mike Sauner, and bringing up the rear of the field is the 91 of Marty Metzger. These cars will go 15 laps for this feature event. Twelve cars, 15 laps as a Pure Stock Division slowly works its way down the main rear straightaway. Slippy's Collision Freedom Raceway pace car works out of turn number 4. We can see Ron Neiman in the 92 car working this field very slowly around the course as your head starter is about to give the indications to this field of cars. It's going to be green next time by. Safety lights go out on the back straightaway. They go out on the Freedom Raceway pace car. Once again, Ron Neiman up on the point. Bill Rogers. It'll be Bob Sullivan. Bud Spencer in the number 1. The 25 of David Morgan. The 15 of Dave Rutledge. The 37 of Doug Gable. The 2 of Brett Smith. The 90 of Sandor Mattias. The 73 of Tom Neiman. The 91 of Marty Metzger. And the 68 of Mike Sauner. That's the field of cars. 12 cars. 15 laps about to get underway. Pure Stock Division of cars work their way out of turn number 4. Your head starter looks him over. Ron Neiman in the 92 car brings him down to the line. The green flag flies. He's got Bill Rogers up on the outside. That outside groove's been a faster groove all night long, and Bill Rogers shoots out into the lead. Bill Rogers celebrating his anniversary. It's been a year ago today that he's come up to do this, and he's going to show him how it's done as he shoots out into the lead. Neiman rides in that second position, but here comes Bud Spencer in the number 1 car. Spencer works up into that third position. He's got Dave Morgan right next to him, and don't forget the 15 of Rutledge. Rutledge, your points leader in this division for the pure stocks, and he's up on the outside and charging hard. Here comes Bud Spencer. He's up on the outside of Ron Neiman in that 92 car. He makes a challenge as they go down into turn number 3. Neiman now slides the car high. Spencer drops down low as we got 2 cars spin down in turn number 3 and 4. They get those cars righted around. That's the 25 of Morgan and the 33 of Bob Sullivan. Those cars back righted around. We see Bill Rogers out to a big lead as now the challenge is for second position. Neiman in the 92 car currently holds it, but he's got Spencer down on the inside in that number 1 car and Rutledge up on the outside in that 15. Three-way battle for that second position as they work into turns 1 and 2. Looks like Rutledge has got the advantage. Here comes Spencer down on the inside, but Neiman shuts the door. That's going to put Bud Spencer back into the 4th position. Doug Gables worked that 37 car quickly up through the field. Now the challenge is for the lead. Bill Rogers in the number 7 car has held the lead, but Rutledge quickly goes by on the outside. Rutledge really got that 15 hooked up as he takes over the 1st position from the 7 of Bill Rogers. Rogers now back in the 2nd position. He'll try to hold that as he's got a layout of fast company coming up through. The 92 of Neiman, the 1 of Spencer, the 37 of Gable, and the 68 of Sonner. Those 4 cars work for that 3rd position as they go 3 wide down the front straightaway. Cars slipping and sliding as they try to go 3 wide, coming out of turn number 2 onto the back straightaway. Rutledge continues to dominate in his 15 car, but the battle's back in 3rd. Doug Gable in that 37 car now has moved into the position. He's brought Mike Sonner in the 68 right along with him. But here comes the 1 of Spencer. Spencer having trouble getting around the 92 of Ron Neiman. Battle rages on for the 3rd position as Doug Gable tries to hold off the 68 of Mike Sonner. Sonner in that 68 quickly moves down to the back straightaway. He's down on the inside of Gable as they come by to take the halfway signal. Halfway down on this 15-lap feature event for the pure stock division. Looks like Dave Rutledge has got a big lead built over the rest of the field in that 15. Rutledge continues to walk away from the 7 of Bill Rogers. Rogers runs slowly steadily in the 2nd position, but he's got Doug Gable coming right up behind him along with Mark Sonner. Caution now over the track. It's going to be for the 90 of Sandor Mattias. Mattias loops that number 90 car down in turn number 2, and that's going to bring caution out over the field. 7 laps have been completed in this 15-lap feature event, so we'll bring these cars back around and line them up as they're running on lap number 7. Tough break for Dave Rutledge in the 15 car. He had a big lead built over the rest of the field. He's by far one of the faster cars out there tonight. Your 2nd place car, Bill Rogers, he's been hanging on to 2nd place, but just barely, as he had a big advantage over your 3rd place car. That's the 37 of Doug Gable. Now some of the faster cars have gotten the opportunity to move right up on the back bumper of your lead cars, and it's going to be an 8-lap shootout to finish out this feature event. Our 7 laps have been completed in this 15-lap event. Once again, Dave Rutledge up on the point. Bill Rogers right behind him in the 7. Then it's Doug Gable in the 37 and the 68 of Mike Sonner and Bud Spencer in the number 1. Top 5 cars thunder out of turn number 4. Green flag flies over the field. We're back underway with this feature event for the Pure Stock Division. Bob Slippy night here at Freedom Raceway. Tom Neiman having his problems down there as he gets railed in that number 73 car. That's going to bring caution out over the field again as he tries to get that car refired. Tom Neiman in the 73 moving very slowly in that 73 car as he tries to get that refired. The field has been brought back under caution as they move slowly down the front straightaway.
Are you going to put 25 for Pat? Okay, that's the only change then. Why?
David Morgan being involved in that incident in that number 25 car, taking Neiman around there. He will be put to the back of the pack for that. Zone in that 2nd position in that number 7 car. Then it's Doug Gable in the 37, Sonner in the 68, Bud Spencer in the 1. Pure Stock Division of cars come out of turn number 4. Once again, the green flag's out over the field, and Rutledge takes them down into turns number 1 and 2. Dave Rutledge in that 15 been having a real strong run out here. Bill Rogers in the number 7 car holds the 2nd position as Doug Gable comes up to make the challenge. Gable in the 37 runs in that third position, but Mike Sauner in fourth is charging hard as he comes up through the field. Rest of the field starts to string itself out. Dave Rutledge continues to pull away. Bill Rogers in the second place. He's having a hard time holding off Doug Gable in the 37 as they run bumper to bumper down the back straightaway. Bill Rogers too hard down into turn number 3. That's going to cost him a lot of track position. He gets the car straightened back around. He rejoins the field, but he's going to lose 2 positions on that move. So Bill Rogers, who was running in the second position, is now all the way back to 4th. Tough break as Gary Gable moves that 37 car into the second position. Mike Sauner rides in 3rd, Bill Rogers in 4th, and then it's Bud Spencer. 5-lap indication goes out to the field 5 more times around in this 15-lap event for the Pure Stock division. It looks like Dave Rutledge has got this well in hand in that 15 car. Rutledge continues to pull away from the field. Doug Gable holds the second position, but here comes Mike Sauner in the 68 car. Sauner moving up to take over that second position. Bill Rogers still hanging on in the 7 car. Dave Rutledge checking out on the rest of the field here as we see the 7 of Bill Rogers go around in turn number 2. He collected up to 1 of Spencer, but the battle now is for second position. Doug Gable still rides in second, but here comes Sauner. Mike Sauner really charging hard in that 68 car. He goes deeper and deeper into the turn every time around. Out of turn number 4, onto the main straightaway. Your leader, Dave Rutledge, going to take the 2 flag up from your head starter. The battle rages on for second position. It's still Doug Gable. Gable up on the high side, but Sauner looking down on the low side. Not enough room. He slides high coming off the corner, and Gable's going to keep the position. Dave Rutledge with a half a straightaway advantage comes out of turn number 4. White flag flies for your leader. Second place now down to the line. It's still Doug Gable in the 37. Sauner holds the 3rd position. Your leaders now on the back straightaway. It's the 15 car of Dave Rutledge. He comes out of turn number 4. A lot of lap traffic, but that's not going to stop the caution flag from flying. The winner's going to be Dave Rutledge in the 15. Doug Gable in the 37 will bring it home second. The 68 of Sauner's 3rd. Then it's going to be just barely Bill Rogers in 4th position, and the 2 of Brett Smith.